Unlocking your earning potential, the ultimate guide to negotiating a higher salary. Welcome to this video on negotiating salaries. In today's world, most people work for a living. Whether you're just starting out in your career or looking for a raise, negotiating your salary is an essential skill that can help you achieve your financial goals. This video will provide you with tips and strategies for negotiating a higher salary and maximizing your earning potential. Section 1. Why negotiate your salary? Before we get into the specifics of how to negotiate your salary, let's talk about why it's important to do so. Negotiating your salary can help you earn more money, improve your financial situation, and advance your career. Here are some of the benefits of negotiating your salary. Increase your earning potential. Negotiating your salary can result in a higher salary, which can help you earn more money over time. Improve your financial situation. A higher salary can help you pay off debt, save for retirement, and achieve your financial goals faster. Advance your career. Negotiating your salary can demonstrate your value to your employer and show that you are committed to your job and your career. Section 2. Researching your market value. Before you begin negotiating your salary, it's important to research your market value. This means understanding what people in similar positions with similar experience and qualifications are earning in your industry and geographic location. Here are some tips for researching your market value. Use online resources. Websites like Glassdoor, Payscale, and Salary.com can provide you with salary data for your position and location. Talk to industry peers. Ask your colleagues, friends, and mentors what they know about salaries in your industry. Consider your qualifications. Take into account your education, experience, and skills when researching your market value. Section 3. Preparing for negotiations. Once you have a good understanding of your market value, it's time to prepare for negotiations. Here are some tips for preparing for salary negotiations. Set your salary goals. Determine your ideal salary range and the minimum salary you are willing to accept. Practice your pitch. Prepare a clear and concise pitch explaining why you deserve a higher salary. Practice delivering your pitch to a friend or family member. Consider your timing. Timing is important when negotiating your salary. Choose a time when your employer is most likely to be receptive, such as after a successful project or at the end of a fiscal year. Section 4. Tips for negotiating your salary. Now that you're prepared, it's time to negotiate your salary. Here are some tips for negotiating your salary. Start with a high anchor. When making your initial salary request, start with a number that's higher than your ideal salary range. This sets a high anchor for the negotiation. Use data to support your request. Use the salary data you research to support your salary request. Focus on your value. Highlight your accomplishments and contributions to the company to demonstrate your value and justify your salary request. Be willing to compromise. Negotiation is about finding a solution that works for both parties. Be willing to compromise on certain aspects of your salary to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. Section 5. After negotiations. After negotiations, it's important to follow up and ensure that the agreed-upon salary is reflected in your contract or compensation package. Here are some tips for following up. Get the agreement in writing. Make sure the agreed-upon salary is reflected in your contract or compensation package. Express gratitude. Thank your employer for the opportunity to negotiate and for reaching. 1. Develop a strong case for your desired salary. When negotiating for a higher salary, it's important to come prepared with a strong case for why you deserve the amount you're asking for. This involves researching industry standards and salary ranges for your position and level of experience, as well as taking into consideration your own accomplishments and contributions to the company. Make a list of all the ways you have added value to the company, such as completing projects ahead of schedule, increasing revenue, or receiving positive feedback from clients or colleagues. Use specific examples to illustrate your achievements and explain how they have contributed to the success of the company. It's also important to be realistic about your salary expectations. While it's important to aim high, it's also important to be reasonable and flexible. Consider factors such as the company's budget, the current economic climate, and the overall compensation package being offered. 1. Practice your negotiation skills. Negotiating a higher salary can be intimidating, but it's a skill that can be learned and improved with practice. One way to practice is by role-playing with a friend or family member. Have them play the role of the employer and practice making your case for a higher salary. Another way to improve your negotiation skills is by attending workshops or training sessions on negotiation. Many organizations offer courses on negotiation skills that can be helpful in improving your confidence and effectiveness in salary negotiations. 1. Be prepared to compromise. Negotiating a higher salary is a two-way street, and it's important to be open to compromise. Consider alternative forms of compensation, such as additional vacation time, flexible work hours, or a performance-based bonus. It's also important to be respectful and professional throughout the negotiation process. Even if you don't get the exact salary you were hoping for, maintaining a positive relationship with your employer can be valuable in the long term. Conclusion. Negotiating a higher salary can be intimidating, but it's an important skill to have in maximizing your earning potential. By researching industry standards, developing a strong case for your desired salary, practicing your negotiation skills, and being open to compromise, you can increase your chances of success in salary negotiations. Remember to stay professional and respectful throughout the process, and always keep in mind your long-term career goals. Step 4. Be prepared for the negotiation. Now that you have done your research and figured out your priorities, it's time to prepare for the actual negotiation. Here are some tips to help you get ready. Practice. Rehearse your pitch with a friend or family member. This will help you feel more confident when you're actually in the negotiation. Roleplay. Take the time to think about what the other person might say and how you will respond. This will help you feel more prepared and less caught off guard during the negotiation. Prepare a script. Write down the key points you want to make during the negotiation. This will help you stay focused and ensure that you don't forget anything important. Bring evidence. If you have any data or examples that support your position, bring them with you to the negotiation. This will help you make a more convincing argument. Be professional. Dress appropriately and be polite and professional throughout the negotiation. This will help you come across as more credible and increase your chances of success. Step 5. Execute the negotiation. Now that you're fully prepared, it's time to execute the negotiation. Here are some tips to help you succeed. Start with a positive tone. Begin the negotiation with a positive tone and express your appreciation for the opportunity to discuss your salary. Be confident. Show confidence in your abilities and the value you bring to the company. This will help you come across as more credible and increase your chances of success. Be clear and concise. Make your points clearly and concisely, and be prepared to explain why you deserve a higher salary. Listen carefully. Listen carefully to the other person's response and be prepared to address any objections they may have. Stay calm. Don't get emotional or defensive during the negotiation. Stay calm and professional, even if the other person is being difficult. Step 6. Follow up after the negotiation. It's important to follow up and thank the other person for their time. Here are some tips to help you follow up effectively. Send a thank you note. Send a thank you note or email to express your appreciation for the opportunity to discuss your salary. Reiterate your points. Use the follow-up to reiterate the key points you made during the negotiation. Stay professional. Even if the negotiation didn't go as well as you hoped, it's important to remain professional and maintain a good relationship with the other person. Continue to work hard. Ultimately, the best way to earn a higher salary is to continue to work hard and prove your value to the company. Thanks for watching.